Listen to your voice right now. Say something out loud. Anything. Do you hear it? That uncertainty, that breathiness, that slight crack when you're trying to sound confident. Your voice is betraying you. It's telling everyone in the room exactly what you've been doing when you're alone. But after 90 days of retention, something shifts. Your voice drops. It resonates. It cuts through noise like a blade through silk. People stop mid-conversation to listen, and they can't explain why. You know that guy in every room whose voice just commands attention. He's not louder than everyone else. He's not more articulate. He doesn't have better words. But when he speaks, the room tilts toward him. Conversations pause. Even people who weren't listening suddenly tune in. It's not charisma. It's not training. It's testosterone vibrating through his vocal cords at a frequency most men haven't accessed in years. Your voice is a biological instrument, and right now it's playing out of tune. Every time you release, you're not just losing fluid, you're losing the hormonal substrate that gives your voice weight, depth, authority. Testosterone thickens your vocal cords. It deepens your resonance. It adds that gravitas that makes people lean in when you speak instead of talking over you. But when you're constantly depleted, your voice becomes thin, uncertain. It trails off at the ends of sentences. It rises when you want it to command, and people feel it. Before your words register in their conscious mind, their nervous system has already decided whether to respect what you're saying or dismiss it. Your voice isn't just communication. It's a dominant signal, a status marker, a biological broadcast of your internal state. And right now, it's telling everyone you're running on empty. Let me show you exactly what depletion does to your voice. Your larynx, your voice box, is packed with androgen receptors. These are testosterone docking stations. When testosterone binds to them, your vocal cords thicken, they lengthen, they vibrate at a lower, more resonant frequency. This is why men's voices drop during puberty. Testosterone floods the system and physically restructures the voice. But here's what nobody tells you. That process never stops. Your voice continues to respond to your hormonal state throughout your entire life. When you're retaining, your testosterone stabilizes at higher levels. Those androgen receptors stay activated. Your vocal cords maintain thickness and elasticity. But when you're releasing constantly, your testosterone crashes repeatedly, day after day. And each crash signals your vocal cords to thin out, to lose that resonant quality. It's not permanent, but it's cumulative. Years of constant depletion create a voice that lacks the depth and authority it should have. Then there's cortisol, the stress hormone. After you release, cortisol spikes, and high cortisol tightens your throat muscles. It constricts your breathing. It creates that strained, uncertain quality in your voice. You've felt it. That moment after you relapse when talking feels harder. Your voice sounds weaker in your own head. That's not imagination, that's biology. And finally, there's confidence. Not the fake kind. The kind that comes from keeping your word to yourself. Every day you retain, you prove you can control the most primal urge a man has. That proof settles into your nervous system, and your nervous system controls your voice. When you know you're strong, your voice knows it too. It drops, it steadies, it stops apologizing for taking up space. Now let me break down the exact mechanisms that transform your voice from forgettable to unforgettable. Mechanism 1: testosterone and vocal cord mass. Studies show testosterone increases the thickness of vocal fold mucosa. This is the tissue that vibrates when you speak. Thicker folds vibrate at lower frequencies. Lower frequencies carry further and sound more authoritative. One study measured voice pitch in men before and after testosterone manipulation. The higher the testosterone, the lower the pitch. And lower pitch is consistently rated as more dominant, more trustworthy, and more attractive across cultures. When you retain, especially past 30 days, your testosterone levels stabilize higher. That 45% spike at day 7 is just the beginning. By day 90, your hormonal profile has completely shifted. Your voice literally restructures itself. Mechanism 2: breath control and diaphragmatic support. Retention doesn't just affect your throat, it affects your entire respiratory system. When you're depleted, you breathe shallow, chest breathing, anxious breathing. But retained men breathe from the diaphragm, deeper, calmer. This gives your voice more air support, more resonance. You're not pushing your voice from your throat, you're projecting it from your core. This is why trained speakers and singers practice diaphragmatic breathing. It's the foundation of vocal power. But retention gives you this naturally. Your nervous system calms, your breathing deepens, your voice rides on a wave of calm, controlled air. Mechanism 3: reduced vocal tension. Cortisol, the stress hormone, chronically elevates when you're in constant release and recovery cycles. High cortisol tightens your neck and throat muscles. You're literally strangling your own voice. But when you retain cortisol, your throat muscles relax. Your voice stops sounding strained or pinched. It opens up. It flows. Singers call this an open throat. You're not trying to sound good. You're removing the biological tension that was making you sound bad. Mechanism for psychological certainty translating to vocal steadiness. This is the subtle one. Your voice is controlled by your vagus nerve. This nerve connects your brain to your vocal cords, your heart, your gut. It's the physical manifestation of your emotional state. When you're ashamed, guilty, or uncertain, your vagus nerve creates microtensions in your voice, shakiness, hesitation, upspeak, where your statements sound like questions. But when you're retaining, when you're keeping your word to yourself daily, that guilt and shame dissolve. Your vagus nerve transmits calm certainty. Your voice stops asking for permission. It starts making statements, and people feel that. They might not know what changed, but they notice. Suddenly you're the person people ask for their opinion, the one whose judgment is trusted. Not because your words got smarter, because your voice stopped lying about who you are. Mechanism 5. Resonance and harmonic overtones. Here's the deep science. Your voice isn't just one frequency, it's a fundamental tone plus harmonic overtones. These overtones create richness, depth, complexity. Higher testosterone increases the presence of lower harmonic overtones. This creates what audio engineers call warmth or presence. It's why some voices are instantly captivating even if you can't understand the words. Retained men develop this naturally. Their voices acquire depth layers that weren't there before. It's not just lower pitch, it's richer resonance. Women's nervous systems are particularly attuned to this. Studies show women can detect testosterone levels in male voices with shocking accuracy. They're not thinking about it consciously, but their biology is reading your biology. And when your voice carries the signature of retained sexual energy, it triggers attraction at a subconscious level she can't control. Now watch what happens week by week as your voice transforms. Week 1, you notice it first in the morning. Your voice is slightly deeper when you wake up. It used to crack as you started talking. Now it settles into a lower register immediately. People on phone calls comment on it. You sound different. Did you just wake up but you've been awake for hours? That's just your baseline now. Week 2, you're in a meeting, someone interrupts you. Normally you'd let it go, but this time your voice cuts through. Not aggressive, just clear, unmistakable. The room goes quiet. You finish your point, and for the first time, people actually implement your suggestion, not because you argued harder, because your voice carried authority you didn't have to manufacture. Week 3, you notice you're not clearing your throat anymore. That constant need to cough, to sound more confident, it's gone. Your voice just sits in a deeper, more comfortable range. When you talk to women, something shifts. They hold eye contact longer. They lean in. They ask you to repeat yourself, not because they didn't hear, but because they want to hear your voice again. Week 4, this is where it becomes undeniable. You're at a bar, a party, anywhere with background noise, and when you speak, people turn around. Not because you're loud, because your voice cuts through frequencies that others can't access. Your friends start asking if you've been doing vocal training. Your voice sounds different, man, deeper or something. You haven't done anything. Your body just restructured itself to match your internal state. By week 8, you've stopped thinking about how you sound. Your voice is just there, solid, reliable, deep. Job interviews change. Negotiations shift in your favor. Difficult conversations become easier because your voice isn't betraying your anxiety anymore. And women, God, the way women respond changes completely. It's not what you're saying. It's that your voice is now vibrating at a frequency that their biology recognizes as high value, as sexually viable, as genetically optimal. You become memorable not through wit or looks, through the simple act of speaking. Your voice becomes a weapon, and everyone in your life starts treating you like someone who's armed. The ancient Greeks understood something modern science is only now proving. They called it logos, the word, but it meant more than speech. It meant the power to shape reality through sound, through voice, through the vibrational authority of a man who knows his own strength. Demosthenes, the greatest orator in Athens, practiced speaking with stones in his mouth. He shouted over the roar of the ocean, not to learn words, to forge a voice that could command armies. He understood that leadership isn't about ideas. It's about the voice that delivers them. The Spartans trained their warriors to speak less, but speak with finality. Every word was a stone, heavy, undeniable. When a Spartan spoke, cities surrendered. Your voice is your first point of contact with the world. Before your face, before your body, your voice announces you. And if that announcement is weak, uncertain, strained, the world will treat you accordingly, no matter what you say. But when your voice carries the unmistakable resonance of a man who has mastered himself, doors open, respect appears, opportunities materialize. Because people don't consciously know what they're hearing, they just know they want to listen. This is why every spiritual tradition that practices retention mentions the voice transformation. Yogis who practice brahmacharya develop voices that vibrate with otherworldly depth. Monks in deep meditation speak rarely, but when they do, their voices carry weight that silences rooms. They've learned what you're learning now, that sexual energy doesn't just fuel reproduction, it fuels every form of creation. And voice, the ability to speak truth that moves people, is the highest form of creative power a man possesses. So here's what you do starting today. First, record your voice. Right now, just talk for 30 seconds about anything. Save it, don't listen to it yet, just keep it. This is your baseline, your before, your proof that what's about to happen is real. Second, commit to 60 days of retention. Not for your face, not for women, for your voice. Because your voice is the tool you use to navigate the entire world. Third, when the urge comes, remember this. 15 seconds of pleasure versus 90 days of vocal authority. That changes every conversation you have for the rest of your life. The trade isn't even close. Fourth, start paying attention to your breath. Deep, diaphragmatic breathing, not because you're trying to change your voice, because you're supporting the transformation your body is already making. And finally, at 60 days, record yourself again. Same words, same setting. Then listen to both, back to back. The difference will not be subtle. It will be unmistakable. Your voice will have dropped, deepened, stabilized, and you'll understand why people have been treating you differently, why conversations flow easier, why respect comes without asking. Your voice became deadly and you didn't even have to try. You're still here, which means you heard something in these words that resonated. Maybe you recognized your own voice in the description, that uncertainty, that weakness you've been carrying, or maybe you imagined what it would feel like to speak and have people actually listen, to have your voice land with weight instead of disappearing into noise. That transformation is 60 days away, not years, not someday, 60 days. And every word you speak after that will carry the proof that you chose strength over comfort. Your voice is waiting. Stop weakening it. Let it become what it was always meant to be, deadly.